Studying 12 hours a day is a skill, and nobody is born with this kind of discipline, but you can build it. When I was preparing for the entrance exam for medical colleges, I trained myself to study for 12 hours straight for 4 months, like a Navy SEAL. So you want to study for 12 hours. First of all, I'm genuinely excited for you guys. This shows me that you have some big dreams and you're ready to do whatever it takes to bring them into reality. And that's amazing. Now I won't lie to you guys. The first time I heard of people studying for 12 hours, I thought to myself, those people are absolutely nuts. How can someone study for 12 hours? But after being on this journey myself, I can assure you, this is one of the best things I've done for myself. If you're watching this video, this means either you are excited or nervous, or maybe both. And that is absolutely normal. I myself felt exactly the same when I started this journey. In this video, I will going to share with you guys everything which I learned along the way. Before we jump into this video, I really want to ask you a question. Why do you want to study for 12 hours? Why do you want to start this journey? The answer to this question will going to be your best friend during the hard times. Maybe you want to study 12 hours because there is some difficult exam coming up, or you just want to prove to yourself that you can do hard things, or you want to catch up after a rough semester, or you have some big dreams that require serious preparation. Whatever it is, write it on a piece of paper and keep it in front of you and read it every single day. And trust me, the reminders like these actually really help during the hard times. Talking about myself, I really wanted to become a physician since childhood. So therefore, I had to crack the entrance exam in order to get into med school. So that was my motivation that really pushed me to study 12 hours. A perfect 12 hour study starts with perfect planning. Instead of thinking, oh no, I have to study for 12 hours, think of it like you are going on an adventure and you have to design your adventure. And what I like to do is to break down my day into 4 awesome blocks. The first block, I call it as morning magic block. This is the time when your brain is alert and hyper vigilant and it can tackle anything. So save the hardest subject for this golden window. And there is something so magical about conquering physics before most of people are even awake. The next one is momentum block. Your brain is warmed up right now and your brain is ready to absorb the information like sponge. So this is a perfect time to grasp new concepts and to tackle difficult subjects. Then comes the afternoon block. Your energy levels might be dipping at this time, and so it is a perfect time to solve some questions, and your brain loves variety and you will be amazed at how much you can accomplish during this time. So the last block is your wind down block. So save the easier subject for this block and do the revision of whatever you have done during the day, or you can plan for the tomorrow during this time. And this is like a perfect conclusion to your 12-hour study day. Here's something that has absolutely transformed my study session, and that is I never study more than 90 minutes without taking breaks. Why? Because our body has naturally 90-minute cycle. So working with it instead of against it is just like having a superpower. And naturally our attention starts to fade away after 90 minutes. So why fight it? Here is something that took me a very long time to figure out, that is sitting at your desk for 12 hours doesn't mean you're actually studying. I used to study all day but used to retain nothing. Sounds familiar? So I have created a formula for you guys to check out your productivity. So the actual learning is time spent into quality of your focus. If either of these two things is compromised, it means you are actually not learning properly and to the level that is actually required. And if your focus is 100%, then 1 hour of study just feel like 3 hours of distracted study sessions. So guys, focus on improving your quality of focus. Around hour 7 to 8, something interesting happens. Your brain starts saying, hey, we have been studying for many hours. Now why won't we think about something else? And this is absolutely normal. Everyone who has studied successfully for 12 hours has experienced this. I have few strategies against this mental rebellion. The first one is subject switching. If I'm doing physics for 3 hours, I will switch to biology. This will just feel like a mini vacation and it will going to keep you interested in studies. Sometimes I move from a desk to couch, or sometimes I move to a different room. The change in scenery really helps to maintain my focus on studies. Instead of tackling hard new subjects, I will review easier material or will solve the questions which I know I can handle. And lastly, some hours will be more productive than others, and this is absolutely perfect and absolutely normal. So don't really worry about this. Your mind and body are extremely good at telling you when to stop, and the point is to listen to those signals before they become siren for you. Here are few physical signals to watch for. Physically feeling very tired after having a proper rest. Getting headaches very often. Mentally, you face trouble focusing, or you feel anxious about the things which you normally don't feel, or you get a lot of headaches, or you feel very overwhelmed by the simple task. Emotionally, you feel very unstable. If I notice multiple warning signs in 2 days in a row, I just take a complete day off. Every week, if it's possible, I take one day off. On that day, I don't do any studying. And also, I'm a big believer of at least having one hobby while you are studying, because it will keep you sane and it is very important for your mental. This is so cool that everybody has different time when its brain is working at its optimum level. So what I would suggest you guys is to spend a week tracking every single hour, so you can really have a good idea of when your brain is actually very active. So study during those. And from my personal experience, I found out that my brain is most active between 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and between 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And I feel very sluggish after 7 p.m. So I kind of arrange my study sessions in such a way that during my peak hours I do the hard subjects, and during my sluggish hours I do easier topics where I balance out my whole study. Let's be real, your phone can be both your biggest enemy and your biggest friend. The choice is actually yours. The strategies that actually worked for me was, whenever I am studying, I will put my phone into a different room that will really keep me away from all the distractions. I also switched to grayscale, that makes everything very less tempting. Also turn on the airplane mode during my deep work. And I also set the strict limits on my social media apps. Now there are few apps that actually going to help you a lot. One of it is Forest. It is a perfect app if you are a big fan of Pomodoro technique. Notion will help you in organizing your notes. Anki is perfect for spaced repetition. I want to make this thing super clear. This level of intensity is not for everyone. It's a choice I made for certain reasons, and it might be beneficial for you too. But it is not the only path. I choose this lifestyle because I have very time sensitive goals. Maybe you are in the same condition as I am, or you just want to prove to yourself that you can do hard stuff. Either way, you should ensure that you are doing it for your own specific reasons and you are not following anyone. When you commit to this kind of schedule, something incredible happens. You don't just learn new information, you become a different person. You become someone who can delay the gratification for long-term rewards and doesn't give up when the things gets challenging, and has an incredible discipline and focus and believe in his abilities to achieve difficult goals. You know what? I am extremely excited for you guys as you are starting this journey. I know this journey will going to be challenging, but trust me, it is one of the most rewarding journey that you will ever be on. Some days you will feel like a superhero conquering the world. Other days you will feel like what you have gotten yourself into. Both feelings are extremely normal and part of process. The most important thing is to remember that you don't have to be perfect. Start with what feels manageable, like 8 hours. Focus on building consistency and gradually work your way up. Celebrate your progress along the way, because every hour you put in studying will going to make you smarter and smarter. Take care of yourself and be patient with the process. You are not studying for 12 hours. You are becoming a kind of person who can achieve incredible things. I can't wait to hear amazing things from you guys and the things you have accomplished along the way.